What does being a visionary mean? I think a lot of people are more visionaries than they realize. Vision is what it is. You're seeing and you're interpreting what you're seeing. So being a visionary, usually you're thinking very large and you're thinking futuristically. Um, I feel like a lot of visionaries are very misunderstood because they're labeled as crazy. Most crazy people are visionaries. Now, don't misinterpret. There are some legit crazy, but the people that say stuff that's very like way far out there, 9 out of 10 it's because they're visioning it way out there. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be your cases where it's just kind of like, well, maybe that really is too far out there. But what being a visionary is, you're thinking super far out. And some people think years out, some people just think weeks out, some people just think within the moment of, oh, well, we could do this. They just visioned a better picture. So I feel like if you hear someone and you can kind of almost hint they're a visionary based off how they're saying and how they're doing stuff, listen before you start responding. Listen before you start judging, and you're going to start really maybe seeing the picture they're trying to paint. I'm a visionary in all sorts of ways. One vision that I like is kind of like why I do these videos. It's to help better people, help better society, help better your reality. That's a vision that a lot of people have. My vision ultimately is heaven. I restate that my vision is ultimately heaven. It's nothing on this earth. On this earth, I want to bring comfort and peace and understanding to people. But my vision is heaven based off there's such corruption and such evils in this world that, yeah, I want to fix that. I want to help create a better society. I just don't really ever see it happening in the sense there's too much evil out there. And that might be the wrong aspect. But I feel like the more we can share videos like this, the more it's going to help. But people don't misinterpret. If we can make people more morally based, more principle based, more religious based, God's going to come quick. Way quick. And people don't understand that. My vision is to have God come on the ASAP. I'm so sick and tired of living like I live. I think everyone can relate to that. And if you put that into your vision and focus that out of all the visions you have, you're going to find purpose and meaning in life that you never felt before. Don't get me wrong though, you should have other visions in life, but I feel like that's a key vision we all should share. To make everyone more enlightened and more aware, but make everyone more loving. Because love is what makes things spin. Love is the sound of the universe. God is love. So once you start really understanding that, you start seeing why that vision of love is so important, and you see why so many people have wanted to promote that, and they still to this day promote that. I just feel like a lot of people's interpretation of what love is so corrupted that sometimes it's not the best. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to diss anyone or discredit anything. Love is love, but if you can fully see the picture of love, the love that God has painted in the Bible, you start seeing the correct love. And I feel like a lot of people don't take the time to see that perspective of it. They see their own, and within your own, there's corruption. I'm not perfect. I never will say I'm perfect. So in all my visions I plan, there's going to be failures, but within each failure I'm going to learn and become better. But that's where the vision of what I'm mentioning, if we contribute our part and just share our knowledge of what we've been through, how God has worked in our life, that's all you have to do. People make Christianity so complex, so rule-based, so everything, but all we have to do is share what we know, and as we share, we're going to learn from each other. And I mean, that is powerful, but it's so simple. I don't care who you are, what you've been through, your story matters, and it should be told, it should be shared. You don't have to share it on the scale that I share and like publicly share, but like do it with your friends and whatnot. I guarantee you're going to be closer to them, and you're going to feel like you connect. Anything that's real and genuine, there's a connection made. Anything that isn't though, I feel like it's opinionated and there potentially could be a connection made. God is very real, so it's very real to connect to. There's so many subjects that are very real and it's so easy to connect to, but as you start connecting more and more of anything you're into, you start seeing your puzzle enlarge. You start seeing your vision of how you perceive everything enlarges. So the more you dig and research into like things that really matter, I think you're going to start noticing and feeling a lot of purpose in life. I know I sure do. Hey, if you like this video, please follow and share. Thank you.